Have you ever heard of the girl who managed to set 25 world records in powerlifting by the age of 28? And what about the world's most muscular cosplayer? Don't know anything about these girls? Then you should definitely watch this episode. This is The Infinity, and today I'll show you the most powerful girls in the world that you don't want to mess with. Let's go. Ji Yeon-woo. There is a stereotype that all Asian girls are petite. For the most part, this is true, but there are exceptions everywhere, right? In Korea, that exception is a girl named Ji Yeon-woo. Once she was really a petite girl, but now Ji Yeon-woo is a muscular beauty who's ready to compete even with men, and who you hardly want to mess with. It all started about 15 years ago. At that time, Ji Yeon-woo suffered from social phobia. Moreover, she had panic attacks and didn't even like looking in the mirror. One psychologist advised the girl to go to the gym to unwind and improve her body a little. The psychologist's advice changed the girl's life. Ji Yeon-woo began to gain mass and soon became a bag of muscles. In 2013, Ji Yeon-woo won the Arnold Classic Europe Amateur, and in 2015 she became a professional bodybuilder. Now Ji Yeon-woo is a well-known coach in South Korea. She works with athletes, celebrities, and occasionally appears in TV shows. Ji Yeon-woo has not only developed physically but also overcome her psychological problems. Social phobia is now out of the question. She has more than 140,000 followers on her Instagram, and she often communicates with them. There are also many powerful women in neighboring China. One of them is Yuan Harong. You could say Yuan leads a double life. She works as a doctor during the daytime, but after hours she goes to the gym to lift weights. In the evening, she literally transforms into a completely different person. Yuan is a powerful bodybuilder and an amazing cosplayer who can easily impress both with her strength and her muscle mass, as well as with her cool transformation into various characters. Just look at her cosplay of Chun-Li, the fictional character of the Street Fighter video game series. Abs, muscular arms, and massive thighs amaze Yuan's fans. Speaking of thighs, about a year and a half ago, the girl posted a photo on the internet before her wedding, after which users noticed that such thighs can crush a man. I don't know, maybe it's possible, but Yuan definitely won't do that. Despite all her power, the girl doesn't want to hurt people. She actively helps patients in her hospital, and in early 2020, as soon as the coronavirus began to spread across the planet, Yuan became one of the first to fight the epidemic. Oksana Grishina was born in Kaliningrad into a military family. Despite the constant moves connected with the service of the head of the family, Oksana spent her entire childhood engaged in rhythmic gymnastics. Then she decided that her life should be connected with sports one way or another. Having graduated from high school, the girl worked in ballet and choreography spear. The turning point in Oksana's life happened when the first fitness club opened in Kaliningrad. Oksana was 24 then. She went there to prepare for her first fitness competition, but she got so involved that the gym became an integral part of her life. Now Oksana's 43 years old. She can boast a great physical shape. Compared with many other girls who are into fitness, bodybuilding, and powerlifting, Oksana does not look too muscular. At the same time, it's impossible not to call Oksana powerful. This is proved by high results. She's won the Arnold Classic 10 times and became the champion of the Miss Fitness Olympia 4 times. Oksana currently lives in the United States. She works as a coach and model and also enjoys surfing, music, and acting. In addition, she performs in pole dancing tournaments, acrobatic choreography, and even popular TV shows. It seems impossible that Oksana has time to do so many things, right? But believe me, the most powerful girls in the world can do more than that. Stay tuned to see a female ninja who has time to win competitions, perform in the circus, get black belts, and work as a stunt woman. You'll also find out which girl perfectly deals with cold arms and see the athlete who set 25 world records by the age of 28. Let's move on. When people talk about powerlifting, they usually think of incredibly muscular athletes lifting huge weights. In Steffi Cohen's case, this is only half true. The girl looks powerful, but she's not too muscular. However, she lifts not only huge weights, but also record ones. For many athletes, setting a world record is a lifelong dream. But for Steffi, it's an everyday routine. She's set 25 world records, though she's only 28 years old. It's even frightening to imagine how many records Steffi will break and set, because you can do powerlifting for a long time. Relatively recently, by the way, she set a new record, or rather 2 records, deadlift record and squats record. Having cut weight from the usual 56 to the 52 category, Cohen showed incredible results. Squats, 202.5 kilograms. Bench press, 102.5 kilograms. Deadlift, 205 kilograms. The surprising thing is that her own weight is between 52 and 56 kilograms. You shouldn't mess with this strong girl. She can definitely use her power against the enemy. Becca Swanson. On her Instagram account, Becca Swanson signs herself as the strongest ever. Many people may think that Becca is narcissistic. However, she has every right to say it because this 47-year-old American is one of the most powerful women in history and currently holds several world records, which were set in the main disciplines of powerlifting. Becca's squats record is 387.5 kilograms, bench press record is 272.5 kilograms, and deadlift record is 314.5 kilograms, and this taking into account the fact that the American weighs about 100 kilograms at a height of 178 centimeters. And the icing on the cake, Becca Swanson is the only woman on the planet who is a member of the so-called 2,000-pound club. Even many professional male bodybuilders can only dream about such achievements. Becca is not to be messed with because it's scary to think what she might do to her offender if she can do these things with giant weights. Despite the fact that now she's almost 50, Becca continues to do powerlifting, regularly visits the gym, and maintains the status of one of the strongest women in the world. As is often the case, outstanding athletes are people who originally wanted nothing to do with sports. Heather Foster is just such a case. Young Heather was interested in sports. She played basketball and did athletics, but she didn't even think about bodybuilding. She got into it completely by chance, and she took second place at her very first amateur competitions. This was followed by other competitions and the transition to the professionals. At the age of 30, she was already among the top bodybuilders in the world. In 2000, the mighty Heather took first place at nationals, and in 2006, she took the gold medal at the Europe Super Show. She even participated in Miss Olympia. The highest Heather's results was the 12th place, which the girl took in 2006 and 2011. And even though the Jamaican native never became the strongest bodybuilder on the planet, she still boasts an incredible physical shape that can't help but impress. Some girls can be called powerful because of their muscle mass and strengths, and others can be called so because of their incredible skills. Shayna West is among the latter. Shayna may not make mincemeat out of her offender, but if she has a sword or a knife in her hands, the enemy will be in trouble. The girl is adept at wielding a katana. Though this Japanese sword is known for its incredible sharpness, Shayna is not afraid to perform a variety of dangerous tricks with it. Fear and Shayna are incompatible, and this video is great proof of that. You have to be fearless to poke a knife between your fingers like that. All in all, this girl's skills are amazing. And if Shayna doesn't have a knife or sword in her hands, she can teach her offender a lesson with a stick. Shayna is a Bojutsu master. It's the martial art of stick fighting using a bow, which is the Japanese word for staff. The way Shayna West moves with a stick is mesmerizing and impressive. She can rightfully be called a samurai of our time. Jessie Graff's another girl who loves Oriental martial arts, but while Shayna prefers cold arms, Jessie brings her muscles, dexterity, and considerable strength into play. Jessie's known as the female ninja. Jessie was given this nickname for a reason. She generally boasts the strength and dexterity of real Japanese ninjas. And a few years ago, she also became the first woman to complete the first round of the finals of American Ninja Warrior. This is a popular TV show whose participants pass the obstacle course that requires incredible strength and dexterity. But that's not all. Did I tell you that Jessie loves martial arts? It's true. She has a black belt in Taekwondo and 5 other martial arts. On top of that, Jessie's a gymnast, a pole vault champion, and a circus acrobat. And the rest of the time, she travels to various movie sets where she acts as a stunt woman. I wonder how she manages it all. That's all, guys. Which of these girls impressed you the most? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and see you later.